Hey, it's Jack here. We're back in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're spending the night tonight at the Paris Hotel here on the Strip. We're going to go and give you that room tour, walk around, show the amenities. Let's go on inside and check it out. Here they have their replica, the Arc de Triomphe, advertising the Bedford, which is Martha Stewart's restaurant, and Vanderpump of Paris. Two high-class restaurants right here inside the hotel. Well, if you're doing valet parking, this is where you'll pull in. You can see it's quite busy tonight. It's a weekend night. People getting their car valet parked. You can see the statuary they put on the outside of the hotel is very detailed. Well, after you come through this hotel registration right here, if you didn't do mobile check-in, you have to wait in the line. Otherwise, they have mobile check-in right over here. And when I checked in, I used mobile check-in, just walked right up, got checked in right there. Whole process took about, probably about 2-3 minutes. Just have your license out and have a credit card ready to go, and you're get your printout of your room and your room cards, and off you go. And our room is in the Bordeaux Tower, which is right here. This is going to be the elevators. It is quite busy. We'll go ahead and get on the elevators, go check out the room. Well, as we come off the elevator, I'm going to look over here to the right first. It's got a pretty good view. Just looking south down the Strip, we got MGM Grand there. We can see the Hilton Grand Vacations right here. Right over here, this is Planet Hollywood right in front of us here. And then we can see the sign for the Aria. I've got a glare on the window here. I'm trying to drown it out as best I can. Well, the rooms lie this way, so we'll go this way and see what we have to offer for our rooms. When we come to the center hub here, we see 2801 to 2805. We have 74 to 98. That's kind of a weird jump going that way. Okay, 26 to 240 or 249 is this way. 50 to 73 is this way. That's the way we're going to go. But I did see over here there's a sign that says ice. So we're going to go down here and check out the ice room to see if they also have vending or if it's just ice. And right here it says ice. Oh, they do have vending here. This is cool. So they have a Pepsi vending machine. They've got Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Gatorade, Aquafina, Starry, and zero sugar Pepsi over there. And of course the ice machine over here. And if you want to keep your hands sanitized, they've got that right here on the wall. Okay, we walk out of there. We're back in the hub. Walk down this way. The room for the evening is 2856. Some interesting art on the walls here, just some random flower looking stuff. And here's our room for the evening, 2856. Well, as you come into the room, the bathroom's off to the left. Got this mirror that just stands out with that red frame on there. Looks like their flavor of choice for their toiletries is Bodyography. You got the massage bar right there, as it says. Then over here we've got the body wash, conditioner, shampoo, and body lotion. We do have the single sink. Down below the sink, we have some spare towels. There's a hair dryer here on the far side, some toilet paper. Against the wall here, there's a vanity mirror. Vanity mirror does not light up. And straight ahead, there is a miniature Eiffel Tower with the silhouette of the large Eiffel Tower behind it there. Right next to that, we have a nice step-in shower. You've got the shower head up top there, and then we got the handheld also. And one thing I want to point out, I did point out the towels earlier, but I thought about it, there's so many hotels now that don't have washcloths, so we do see they have a stack of washcloths right here. As we come out of the bathroom, we can see the sign here, it says room occupied. We'll put that outside the door here momentarily. Follow this around, brings us into the big living area. See the big king size bed there? Size of king size bed, they have the remote control for the TV, there's a phone there. Over here on the far side, they do have a clock in the room. It looks like they do have a phone charger as well. Yeah, they got a phone charger here. It looks like you can set your phone in there, get it charged up. And there's also USB connectors right there, as well as regular AC power. Over here on this wall, there's this cool art. It says Paris or Paris, wall and chance. We got oui and très bien. It's a kind of a collage type of thing going on there. Opposite the bed is this big wall unit. We've got a huge TV right here. We do have a closet. We'll go ahead and open this up, see what's inside here. And they got some hangers there. And going across, this might be a refrigerator. Yes, it is. We've got a refrigerator at the bottom, and we found our safe spot. See if the refrigerator's stocked or if we can bring our own stuff in. Oh, very nice. You can bring your own stuff in here. They have the drawers here. And we'll open up this side. And over here, we've got the luggage rack. We got an iron and the ironing board and the luggage rack kind of tipped over there as I open the door up. Next to that, they have a working desk here, and they've got the don't touch it snack rack here. You don't want to touch that because it's going to cost you some money there. Nice looking mirror right here. I did notice when I came in the room, it does not appear that this lamp works. The lamp's not functional. I do see it's plugged in, and upon further review, it's not burnt out at all. There's no bulb in there. So that's the reason why that's not working. There's no bulb. Working our way to the other side of the room, they got this nice chair here. We do have the ice bucket with some cups. And we'll go ahead and pull the curtains back to see what our view is for the night. I know the view I paid for. We'll see if this is the same view I paid for. I step back from the window to give you the full effect here. I've pulled the curtains back, obviously, turned off the lights in the room. And this is our view for this stay. Now, prior to filming this segment right now, I did call down to the front desk to talk about the room that I reserved and the view I've got. I paid for an attraction view room. And you tell me if you think this is an attraction room view. So straight in front of us, that's the Versailles Tower for Paris Hotel. Of course, we've got the Paris Hotel here off to the left. Straight ahead, we can see the rooftop there, right there, of Caesar's Palace. Across the way, there's the Flamingo. Down there, there's the boulevard there. We can see straight across, we can see the rooftop of the Venetian. We can see the horseshoe right here. You can see Trump Tower there off in the distance. And then our attraction view, they consider this attraction view because we can see the high roller from here. Then you can see how much we're leaning to see the high roller. So yes, they consider this an attraction view room because if we look real hard, we can see the high roller. You give me your opinion on that. I know what my opinion is. This is the Eiffel Tower tour store. As we come in, we can see the bling bling cups here. Got mugs. You got the little Eiffel Tower statue there. Got some hand towels. Over here, so there's some coasters. Got your t-shirts here. Some shot glasses. There's some more coffee mugs there. Over here is more of a Paris flair type of glassware. You got mugs and water bottles and so forth here. Have apparel down below. Over here there's more apparel. They have these sweatshirts down here. Let's see what those look like. And looking at that, it's got the stripes, the red, white, blue stripes for France, and then you've got Paris Hotel right there on the side. Over here you got more cups, more statues of the Eiffel Tower, and up top there, more of the same. You know, behind that we have our personalized street signs, and we know what we're looking for. Let's see if we find it. As we're looking down here, yep, we found it. We found Jack right there. Oh, this is cool. They've got the glassware here that mimics the big Paris balloon that's outside. Got Christmas ornaments here. So here we have cards. We got some dice. Oh, here's what I'm looking for. We'll give ourselves a collectible pin here in just a moment. Got keychains with the poker chip there. More Christmas ornaments, and got lanyards over there on the right. Over here there's more keychains. And speaking of keychains, over here there are more personalized keychains with the Eiffel Tower. We know what we're looking for. And there it is, we found it. We found Jack. We see here on there, it's got the label of Jack. Well, back here we found the local sports team area. We got the Las Vegas Raiders. Right next to that they have a couple hockey things for the Las Vegas Golden Knights, but not as much as they do for the Raiders. Over here's their last chance rack. They've got up to 30 to 70% off for these items here. You get them while they last. And if you're looking for pharmaceuticals, they have those here, as well as other things you may have left at home. Back over here they have the candy section, kind of kitty candy section with the things. They got the fans here and so forth. You've got the voodoo dolls here. Over here there's some Thai stuffed animals, and opposite all that they've got these mini things up here, the mini Monopoly, mini operation game. You've got some mystery bags there with Stumble Guys Minecraft, and they've got some puzzles and such over here, noisemakers. And down below they got some remote control cars. So we bought our ticket. We're going to be going up into the Eiffel Tower here and checking out the view here, Las Vegas at nighttime. Now one of the things interesting here, they've got on this wall right behind me, it's a lock wall. From what I understand, they've got this in Paris as well. Walk this way. They say we just go across this walkway and take the elevator. One of the things I want to do before we do that, we can see the big foot here for the half-size Eiffel Tower. This is our walkway here.
We're taking up 460 feet to the viewing deck. The tower is 521 feet. Right here is the Cherie rooftop lounge and bar. It's a great place to grab a drink or a bite to eat. If you blink, you'll miss it. The Eiffel Tower restaurants are 5-star dining experience. Is there anyone on that table? Not yet. And then right here is the first view of the Las Vegas Strip.
Well, we've made it out. It's a beautiful night out here. And we've got these observation windows. You got these little squares you can put your camera through. So we'll do that here and we'll look up the strip. So we're looking up the strip there. We can see the traffic from the stoplight and so forth. If we look straight down, the traffic is definitely a thing here in Las Vegas on the strip, especially on the weekend. We're looking up the strip there. We can see several of the hotels. Some of them I've covered on this channel, MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay, so forth there. go this way, we'll look this way, and we can see down below us is a Bellagio fountain, and of course right across from us is a Bellagio. And I regularly cover the conservatory when they switched out. I want to point out, as we're looking down there, they cleaned up the area in front of the Bellagio pretty quick. A month ago, they had Grand Prix going, or F1 going on, and it was a mess down there with the grandstands and so forth built up there, and it was really a pain. You couldn't walk on the sidewalk, and you couldn't really see the fountain show from the strip. Looking out this way, we can see the high roller. That's the big observation wheel, and of course the sphere there in the background. And this is looking north strip here. You can see Caesar's Palace, Flamingo. The Mirage is blacked out, and then we've got Treasure Island, and behind Treasure Island is Trump Tower. And right down below there is a Cosmo. They've got the pool area, because of the time of year, converted into an ice rink. You can see that right down there. Well, we come down off the elevator and brings us into the walkway going back. Puts us over the casino. This is like the only casino shot you'll get from me, because get down on the game floor, they kind of frown upon that. Up here, it's not a big deal. That was fun going up there. From here, we can get a good view of the theming here at the Paris Hotel here in Las Vegas. I get a better view of this here. It's called Locks on the Bridge. They got all these locks here. And more over here on this side. Now go ahead and take the escalator on down. Now they have you exit out through the gift shop. I actually entered through the gift shop. What it is, they do have photos. I didn't get a photo done, but they sell you a photo if you got your photo done. Yeah, prior to going up, if you want to, you can get your photo done. I elected not to because I knew I wasn't going to buy it. But you stand here on the green screen and they'll take your photo. Then you can, when you exit, you can get your photo if you want to and purchase it. Earlier I showed you where you come in if you were valet parking. Well, if you were self-parking, this is where you'd come in. So your first look at the Paris Hotel would be this hallway as you come off the elevators or walk across from the parking structure. You have your self-parking kiosks over here that pay for your parking. And you are presented with this hallway with all this advertising for different things to do at the Paris Hotel as well as the Horseshoe. Both the Horseshoe and the Paris Hotel are owned by Caesars Entertainment. And here's where you can elect to take the elevator on the left side, or you can take the escalator here on the right. So we'll go ahead and go down the escalator here. You got these advertisements here for the Vanderpump restaurant, the Nubu, the Bedford, that's a Martha Stewart restaurant, and Gordon Ramsay's steak. Now if you're staying at the Horseshoe, you're going to veer off to the right. Otherwise, we're going to go straight ahead. Welcome to Paris, Las Vegas. And it looks like the streets of Paris here. Everything I'm going to show you is going to be closed due to the time of day. And here is lead necessities, and you've got things in here that you would need every day. Or if you just need a quick bite sandwich or whatever, when they open up, you can check it out. Now down this way, opposite that, is the convention center. It's currently closed. They're probably not doing any conventions this time of year. Time of the filming this is December 2024. And if you're a cigar person, they do have the cigar bar here. Over here you can get a better look at the cigar bar. It's quite large. There's a neat sculpture here. It's called Aftermath. And it shows a person cleaning up after what's probably a parade. There he is. He's sweeping things up. If you're going to hotel registration, just follow the signs. They'll take you right there. Here's an aromatherapy shop. Next to the aromatherapy shop, we have Amrosi. And that is a lingerie type of shop there. Over here is a restaurant. They're just opening up, getting ready to go for the day, and it's Dominic Ansel. It brings us a little further down. We're here at the Bedford by Martha Stewart. And if you want to reserve a table, you can scan that. Well, that QR code went away. But right there, you can scan that QR code on the right side. View the menu is on the left. Here's their lunch menu for Friday through Sunday. You can freeze frame your screen. And because it's that time of year, they got this beautiful gold Christmas tree right in the middle of the waiting area. Opposite that, they have Bobby's Burgers by Bobby Flay. Over here, opposite that, they have Le Journal. And this is a type of shop. Looks like they've got like some beverages over here. And basically it's a gift shop. Opposite that is the restaurant called Nobu. It's one of the signature restaurants here on property. Here's some of the items you can get here at Nobu. If you want to reserve a table, scan that QR code right there. If you want to view the menus, scan the QR code right here. Opposite that, they have Cafe Belle, Madeleine. This is a drip coffee and pastry place, kind of on the wavelengths of Starbucks. So if you just want some coffee and some pastries, this is the place to go. And for display only, see what those pastries look like. Walk a little further down, we got the Vanderpump at Paris here. And currently closed because of the time of day. A very fancy restaurant here, one of the other signature restaurants on location. You can see that decor as we look around here. That's one of the locations that's open for breakfast. It's called Cafe Americano. I actually ate here when I covered the Horseshoe Hotel. It looks like it's under construction because they've got this curtain up and stuff. They've moved a lot of things out. When I was here before, the whole kitchen was behind this curtain, so they're most likely redoing the kitchen area based on the curtains and the placement. Here's another signature restaurant here. It's called Gordon Ramsay Steak. And you enter right down this cylinder hallway. Over here is their menu. This is their wine and mocktail menu here. They do have the QR code. Right down there, you can scan on the left to make reservations, and then view the full menu is there on the right. And if you're interested in Gordon Ramsay's cookbook, they do have that available here. And that cookbook will cost $45. You got this morning, this afternoon, this evening. This is Alexis Kitchen and Bar. They are open for what they call brunch, but their brunch starts at, I believe, 7 a.m. And there's their menu here. You can freeze frame your screen to see what they have for brunch. You can see here by the sign, Open Table Diner's Choice 2024 award here at Alexis. I do like the facade here. They've got Alexis steaks, wine, burgers, and pasta on those awnings as they come down. Over here's another place open for breakfast, basically lunch and dinner too. It's Mon Ami Gabby. We've come out here to the street to show you something. If you're eating at Mon Ami Gabby, you can also eat outside. Because of the time of year, they have heaters out. During the summertime, obviously that wouldn't be a thing. You sit out here and enjoy the boulevard while you have your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And you get the same options over here at Alexis, where you can sit outside if you want to, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They do have those heaters out because of the time of year. It does get cold out here in Las Vegas. Over here, this is Le Cabaret. They have 2 different shows they show at nighttime. We get off here at the pool deck. Now it's currently closed due to the time of year. It is December and the pool is closed. That's just not just closed, it's drained. But if you come down here in the summer or in the time when the pools are open, this is what you have. They do have a full shop down here. It does say closed for the season right here as we see. And we can see here it is closed for the season. It's got its own pool deck, which is nice. You don't have to walk through the casino with your swimsuits on to go enjoy the pool. You just hit the elevator button and come out here at the pool. Oh, this is their spa and wedding chapel deck here. Currently closed due to the time of day. Here's a spa and salon, as well as a fitness center. We can see that the fitness center is closed due to the time of day. It does have a sign here that directs us to go over to the Horseshoe on the mall level, and you can get access to the gym over there. Over here is their wedding chapel, and we'll give you that QR code in case you're interested in having a wedding here at the Paris Hotel. Just scan that QR code right there. Tonight's dinner is the Eiffel Tower restaurant. It's one of the finest dining spots on Las Vegas Strip. Let's go inside, check it out. I'll point out the decor here. We've got the Eiffel Tower plates here, really cool. And I'll show you the view here in just a minute. So the window seats are more, they're $40 a person to sit on the window seat. I just got a regular seat back here. We do have a great view. Well, the menu has arrived. We got the Eiffel Tower right there on the front. I know this is small print. You can freeze frame your screen, zoom if you need to read it here. Here's their appetizers and soups and salads. Over here on this side, they've got their seafood, their meats and so forth. In the middle, if you're a caviar fan, in the middle here, they have their caviar. I am not a fan of caviar. I won't be looking at that other than to show you on the film here. So I don't know what I'm going to get off the menu yet, but when I do, I'll show it to you. As I look through the menu here, I can see items with red dots on them. And what the red dots indicate are things that are in their Eiffel Tower cookbook. And so they have a cookbook for those items with the red dots here on the menu. I ordered, they brought the dessert menu out. The reason why they did that was because the soufflés take 30 minutes, so if I was interested in a soufflé, I would order that now. So when I get done with my dinner, it'd be ready to go. So yeah, if you come out here, they do have the soufflé. It takes 30 minutes, so forth. I'm gonna actually pass on desserts, but you can freeze frame your screen here, read it for yourself. So they've started the food service already. This is a mushroom soup. This is a salad I got right here. It's a mixed green salad. I went ahead and opted for the bread service also. They've got the salt and pepper on the butter there, they said, and then the bread to go with that. So what they do with the bread, they take that loaf and they cut it into quarters, so it's a quarter of bread. I'll butter this up, give that a flavor taste with that special salt pepper they put on there and see what it's like. The way they season the butter is really good with the bread, really good flavor of the bread too. It's fresh, they make it here daily, they said. Don't let the size deceive you. This was the size of a shot glass. Had fairly good flavor. There was a mushroom, cream, cold type of soup. Not too bad. Give this salad a flavor taste. You notice that there's snow peas on the salad and it's mixed greens otherwise. And it's got a vinaigrette dressing on there. So we'll check this out and see what it's like. The salad has a real fresh taste to it. Definitely crispy on the snow peas that are in there. The dinner has arrived. I went with the beef Wellington. It comes with the peas and the onions there. So we'll go ahead and get this going, give it a flavor taste. Oh, they gave me some sauce too for the Wellington. We'll give this a taste, see what it's like. I did want to make note there on the Wellington. It is done perfect. It's got they said it was going to be medium to medium well, and it's definitely medium, which is what I like. So give it a taste, see what it's like. Oh, the Wellington is over the top with the flavor. I used some of the sauce on there before I took the flavor taste. Magnificent flavor. Melt in your mouth, exactly what you expect from beef Wellington. Let me go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be back with you momentarily. So dinner was really good, definitely worth the price of admission. It is kind of pricey. I'll show you the check here in just a moment. talked to the manager. We kind of conversed about just the restaurant and stuff like that, and other places I've been compared to this restaurant. Because as you know, following the channel, I've been to some high-end restaurants and some not so high-end restaurants. And I was telling her about the foods I've had, different restaurants and how their food compared. And I told the manager that I was going to recommend their restaurant, which I do. If you're here in the Vegas area and you can afford it, make a reservation for the Eiffel Tower. And also, if you can afford it, get that window seat where you can see the fountain show. Well, they brought over these little complimentary desserts that the chef made. They told me what they were, and unfortunately I don't remember. This one I know is a mandarin orange. There's a caramel, and I forget what this one is here. We'll give these a try out and see what they're like. So we're going to start with this one here. I believe this is what he said, the chocolate caramel. We'll try this out, see what it's like. Okay, this is a fudge. I misunderstood him. I know he said chocolate caramel. He must have meant this was chocolate, one of the other ones caramel. So this is definitely a chocolate fudge. Definitely tastes great. So we'll give this one a flavor taste now. I believe this is the caramel. I know the other one's definitely mandarin orange. We'll try this out. Yeah, it's definitely a caramel that's really good. Actually, I'm not a fan of caramel, but this is I'm a fan of. This is pretty good. I'll try this last one out. Oh yeah, mandarin orange on that last chocolate dessert. My God, it really pops and comes out. You can taste the mandarin orange in that. And here's the check. I got Wellington, rustic bread, and also the market greens. Total is here at the bottom. I'll leave a tip for Tom, my waiter, who was phenomenal. And if you're looking for a souvenir to take home with you, they've got their gift rack right here. Got chocolate bars over here. You've got the Eiffel Tower cookbook. And down below, they've got some berets, t-shirts. It's actually a polo shirt, not a t-shirt. And some other things down below here. You got a plate, so forth. Over here is where the magic happens. This is the kitchen area. As you come in, you can see how they hustle and bustle to get the food out. Now go ahead and hit the button to go back down. Well, it's been a busy day. This is our view for the evening before I shut the curtains and call it a night. I'll catch you all in the morning. Well, good morning. You can see not much has changed in the view since we went to bed last night. We do see the sky's a little bit lighter because it's about 40 minutes before the sun comes up. And we can see that observation tower right there. That's our attraction view. So let me tell you about the stay here at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas. So what was it like staying here at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas? We'll start off with the check-in. I used mobile check-in to check in, so when I came on property, I just found a mobile kiosk, went right up to it. There was a huge line to check into the registration if you didn't use mobile check-in, so I'm glad I opted for that. When you come out here, consider using mobile check-in. It'll save you a lot of time. We'll talk about the room. The room was nice. The bed was comfortable, slept really well. Having my own refrigerator where I could stock it myself was great. I usually carry a couple bottles of water with me. It was nice to have those chilled. One of the drawbacks in the room was the desk with where the You Pay It For It snacks are. Working there, it was real easy to bump that tray and possibly knock things over. I had to be real careful when I was working on the computer there and doing some editing for this video, not to bump that tray. Also, on that same desk as I showed at the top of the video when I was doing the room tour, there was no light bulb in the lamp, and that would have been handy to have while I was sitting there. As far as some of the attractions here at the hotel, the Eiffel Tower going up there, if you're a hotel guest, it cost me $17 to go up there. I think if you're a non-hotel guest, it's $30. At Le Cabaret, there's 2 free shows there that play nightly every half hour. One's called Le Femme, the other one's called The Red Show. The Red Show's a little bit more risque than Le Femme, but both shows are really good. If you're sitting in the cabaret area, the cost is 1 drink minimum, so you have to buy a drink. They do have mocktails there. Now, because of the time of year, the pool is closed, so I didn't get to experience the pool. However, I was able to look at the pool from the Eiffel Tower, and this is what it looks like. Of course, it's completely drained, but anyways, it's there for you for the summer and for the hotter months, which usually they open the pools up here in late March, early April, and they usually stay open till a little bit after Labor Day, then they start shutting things down. Well, with all that said and done, would I stay here again? That answer is yes. I like what the hotel has going for it. The theming is pretty good. The view was like one of the only drawbacks, paying for that attraction view and not getting that view, so to speak. But at the same time, it was a very comfortable room, a very good stay, great restaurant assortment, and just overall really good time. So now, I don't know where I'm gonna go for breakfast. There's 3 choices here. There's 2 choices. I'm not gonna go to Cafe Americano because I've already featured that on the Horseshoe video. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. So I'm gonna go to Mon Ami Gabi or Alexis. Not sure which yet. Find out when we go downstairs. Well, I decided for breakfast this morning, we're gonna do Mon Ami Gabi. They're just opening up, so let's go on inside. We got cocktails, eggs Benedict, coffee and tea, juice, fruit cereal, breakfast, so forth. You can freeze frame your screen here, see what they have. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet, but when I do, of course, I'm gonna show it to you. I like to not to sit outside because they have leaf blowers going on right now, but sitting right next to the window here, it's kind of nice. Yeah, this restaurant just speaks of elegance when you look at it here. Of course, early morning, they're getting people seated by the window and outside, but yeah, dinner time, so forth. They got wines everywhere. Could just imagine how busy this place gets for lunch and dinner. Well, breakfast has arrived, and it's quite impressive as far as the presentation goes. We got scrambled eggs, they got some toast here. Underneath that, there's some hash browns. So I elected to do a split bacon and sausage. You can do the bacon, sausage, or split like this. So you give you 1 strip of bacon and 1 sausage link. We'll get this going, see what it's like. I usually don't feature the jelly jam on a video, but the last restaurant I went to that had their jelly in a jar like this, it was phenomenal. I found out it was actually made on premise. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try this out, see if it's the same way with the toast. All right, so I got that toast all lathered up. We'll give this a taste. Check out that jelly jam, see what it's like. Well, that flavor was amazing. It's a raspberry jelly jam and really good. So breakfast is starting off on a good leg. We're gonna move on here to the bacon. We can see that bacon is not floppy. It's not really crisp either, but it's extra thick, which is real good. So give this a taste, see what it's like. Okay, the bacon, this is probably the best bacon I've ever had. I'm not kidding. This has got like a hickory glaze to the bacon. It's so thick and the flavor is amazing. Oh, here's what that sausage looks like. We'll give this a bite, check it out. That sausage too is amazing on the flavor. I've had a similar sausage here on the strip. I can't remember where it was, but it is also really good. I have to say, if you're coming here and you're a bacon fan, get the bacon, definitely do that. And if you like both bacon and sausage, do like I did, get the split on that, because both flavors are amazing. And of course, if you're more of a sausage fan, can't go wrong there, get 2 sausage links, because those are also well. So far, we got jam, raspberry jam, that's amazing. We've got bacon that's amazing. We've got sausage that's amazing. And we're gonna go move on to the eggs and the hash browns here. So for the eggs, I haven't put anything on them. No salt and pepper, no hot sauce or anything like that. We're gonna taste them straight. Some restaurants will flavor their, I shouldn't say flavor, they'll add something to the eggs or whatever when they're cooking them. So we're gonna check this out and see what it's like. Well, I can let you know that they didn't add anything when they cooked the eggs. They just cooked them straight. It doesn't have a buttery flavor to them either. So a lot of times restaurants will use butter to cook them in. I know when I cook my own eggs, I'll cook them in butter as well. But that's not the case here. If they're using butter, it's not very much and not too bad. Really like the eggs, really fresh, fluffy, scrambled eggs, can't complain there. Okay, the hash browns, I noticed when I cut them up, there is something green in there. I'm not sure what that is. It might be parsley or what have you, but they've definitely got something added to it. We're gonna check it out and see what it's like. I have to say this breakfast is absolutely amazing here at Mon Ami Gabi. If you're here at Paris, or if you're on the strip and you just want a breakfast that's amazing, come out here to Mon Ami Gabi and check it out for yourself. Yeah, the bill showed up. Total came up to be $30.23. It was about just under $5 for the coffee. Then the breakfast itself, the main course, was $22.95. Total with the tax and everything was $30.23. Of course, I'll leave a tip. One of the things about visiting Vegas this time of year are the assorted Christmas ornaments, Christmas trees around town. Mon Ami Gabi does not disappoint with their Christmas tree right here in their main entryway. I hope you enjoyed this walk around tour of the Paris Hotel here in Las Vegas. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.